Hey everyone, Scott Collier, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the big match preview. Today I am previewing the first ever meeting between AFC Wimbledon and West Ham United in the second round of the League Cup. A very, very tricky fixture this one. Wimbledon will be smelling blood after our poor start to the season. Obviously we're looking to bounce back after that 3-1 defeat to Arsenal. But there was a lot of positives to take. Yeah, some poor defending at times, but it was the lack of quality with our finishing in this one, in that game for me. Excuse me. We let ourselves down. We created a hell of a lot of chances, but just didn't take them. As I said, this is the first meeting for the two sides. The first time Wimbledon have been in the second round of the League Cup as well. It's not the first time they've faced Premier League opposition. They have played Liverpool, and I'm sure it was Spurs. I could be wrong on that one. In the third round of the FA Cup. I'll have to double check on them. But they're going to be looking at this game and thinking to themselves, they can get a Premier League scalp here. We haven't had the best start. Bit of nerves may creep in. As I said, I fully expect us to make quite a few changes in this fixture. So, Wimbledon, they've got a lot of positives to come into this game and a bit of self-belief. And as we know from time and time again, how many times we struggle against lower league opposition in these cup competitions. So, they'll fancy themselves for an upset, but I'm fully confident we can go on to get the win. As I said, Wimbledon will be looking to bounce back after their 2-1 defeat to Sunderland on Saturday. They've had a decent start to the season. I think they'll be quite happy. So, as I said, it's not going to be an easy fixture. We're obviously looking for our first win of the season. This is a game, as well as Wimbledon are looking at, as I said, we could be looking at this one to breed a bit of confidence. Players getting a bit of game time under their belt, as I said, with the changes that are coming in. Maybe we may see Pellegrini stick with a few of the guys that played against Arsenal just to give them more minutes, more match fitness. But we'll have to wait and see, obviously, an hour before kickoff when the teams are announced. Injury-wise, Wimbledon will probably be without Watson and Sors is a doubt. Obviously with us, I can't see Arnautovic playing in this one. I don't think he would have played, but obviously he went off injured against Arsenal with a knee problem, I do believe. So he will definitely, we can't afford to risk him in my opinion. So he'll probably sit out this one. Noble and Antonio are both doubts. Noble with his back, Antonio, I'm not too sure what was wrong with him. I know he come off later on in the game against Arsenal, so he'll probably be rested for this one. As I said, I do fully expect changes. I still think it'll be a strong side, but I'm probably going to go for Adrian coming in goal for Fabianski. I can see us in this one sort of playing a 4-4-2 formation. I can see Zabaleta coming in on the right. Rice and Ogbonna, Rice getting recalled to the squad on Saturday, so I can see him getting a start in this one, again getting more minutes. Ogbonna, who was dropped from the squad completely against Arsenal, I can see him coming back in. And Creswell getting his first start of the season. Good. He needs to get minutes under his belt. We need to get him back and putting pressure on Masuaku in that side. Yarmolenko, hopefully he's now fully fit, so we'll get to see him from the start. Sanchez, I can probably see him continuing his place in the centre and midfield. I thought he played really well against Arsenal. I thought he did enough to warrant to keep his place. I think, again, he's another player that will need the minutes, so that's probably why we may see him start against Wimbledon. Obiang coming in to partner him in centre midfield. Another player not yet to have a start, wanting to get minutes under his belt, and add competition as well in there, put the pressure on the players in the middle to play well and show Pellegrini what he's all about. Snodgrass, I think, will continue as well. I think he played okay against Arsenal. I do think he'll start in this one, especially with Antonio being out. Perez, again, another one I think will come in and get his first start and will probably partner Hernandez up top. That's personally what I would go for, and that's what I can see. I said a very, very strong side there. When you look at that side, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them players that were realistically in our starting lineup last season. So it's a very strong side. That is if obviously what he goes for. In my opinion, that's what I think we should do, but we'll wait and see. Probably a bit more youth and a couple of experienced players on the bench just in case things are going wrong and we need a goal in the game. But it's going to be a tough one. I do see us winning it. Thank you very much for watching. Nicky and Dan will be at the Wimbledon game, so find them after the game. Get your views across on the fan cams. There's no post-match pint, but I'm sure Nicky and Dan will do a post-match reaction after the game. I will be back with my preview for Wolves. One thing left to say, come on you Irons.